Ayo, y'all. Welcome to the WM Plus. It's your NJPW Wrestling Redzone in Hiroshima, April 26, 2025. Watchalong and live reactions. I'm your host, Advi Devon. How we doing, everybody? Hope your Saturdays have been good to you, whether it be just starting off or coming to a close. In curtain, I got you. I got you. Move you on over there. But yes, I am excited. We did not get to do the Road to Wrestling Dantaku last Friday because there was a bunch of other wrestling. However, I did get to catch the majority of it since then. I got to watch Jeff Cobb's send off. It was it was touching. It was hard for it to not to be touching. Of course, there was the drama that fell off the back of that. No need to get too much into that, mainly because I don't know much about it. I saw today there was another lengthy post by TJP, and I was like, I don't think I have the brain capacity at this awkward hour of the morning to invest the effort in this. So I'll probably find it some other time and read it. I'm so excited for tonight's matches. Exactly, that's what I want to be here for is tonight's matches, because United Empire right back in action. Those vacated IWGP tag titles gonna be on the line in what is effectively the build to the world title match. The world title match that Jeff Cobb was going to get, and now his former tag team champion partner Callum Newman's getting that exact push. He's getting that title match at Wrestling Dontaku, and part of that is this tag title match. I'm wondering if he really proves himself to be a contender for Goto. You know, because Goto won this title off of pretty much pinfall pissing contest with Zack Sabre Jr. on the road to on the road to New Beginning. So I can see Callum kind of beating him in that match. What match am I looking forward to the most? It's got to be House of Torture versus War Dogs. Let me see which, because I believe they're facing off twice tonight. Once in tag action. Yep, it's going to be Taiji and Clark Connors up against Yoshinobu and Sho. But the one I'm looking forward to a little bit more out of that faction warfare is going to be the trios action. We got David Finlay, Gabe Kidd, and Drilla Maloney up against House of Torture, Evil, Sonata, and Ren. I don't expect that match to come to a close. I don't. So much so that for my predictions, I full gear draw other. Like, that's how confident I am that this match is not going to have a definitive end. And if it does, it surely won't be by pinfall, or it won't be by a decisive fall. I agree with you. I'm so excited. I missed New Japan. Yes, dude. Same. Like, I've seen people who have kept up with New Japan and really just the pure wrestling scene for a while now say New Japan isn't the best in this environment. You know, when you, my friend Jesse, not Game Over Jesse, Wrestle World Jesse, told me that out of all the Japanese promotions he keeps up with, New Japan is kind of his least favorite right now. And that kind of blows my mind, because it's like, I'm really been digging New Japan. And there's other people who are here in the chat who have been keeping up with it a long time saying that it's really bouncing back. So, you know, it's a mix of opinions. But personally, I find myself enjoying it enough to being like, oh, it's come back around. And because it's in a regular schedule, it almost makes it feel more special when it does. You know, it's not, we don't have the luxury of next Wednesday we're going to catch New Japan Dynamite or whatever their show would be. You know, New Japan Strong. It used to be a weekly show. That was I think that was the only time New Japan really had a weekly show. So when it comes around, granted, maybe by the end of May, I'll be like, I can take a break from New Japan, because it's gonna be like a 13-night tour for the Best of Super Juniors, and my sleep schedule will be knackered. That music cut, hard cut, which means I gotta mute mine, because we never know is going to come up. By the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up. Double check, make sure you got those thumbs up. Make sure you got the bells on. Those things are all too important to us, as this channel is still very much in its infancy. It is sitting at a babu 36 subscribers. We want to get out there. We want to be found by the people who want to vibe with us. All right, I'm going to hop back out really quickly and then hop back in. because this tends to be a thing that happens. Sometimes it will get stuck on this menu, but we're fine. Yep, here we go. Naito and Bushi also leaving. Naito leaving New Japan feels wild to me. Into all the matches. Agreed. We're opening up with Murashima versus Nagai again. What I love about that is it's not a pre-show match now. Those two lads have constantly had pre-show matches, so much so that when I saw them announced on the card and I saw that the show had the crowd, the doors open an hour and a half early to the bell time, I was like, that's going to be a pre-show match. And it wasn't. No time much. I'm multitasking. You're all good, fam. Don't you worry. Do appreciate that, though. Yeah. Master Wato. Oh. I can't with this man. He's so unserious. I do dig House of Torture's logo though. It's a pretty sick logo. Yeah, I want to see a little bit more of Templario. You get to see Despy in action tonight. You see, when I was reading about this match on the website, they were kind of putting over how this is the next generation, well, like the next generation of up-and-comers being defined with this one's. Kind of is effectively seeing how all three hang at Takagi's level. And those stupid-ass boots, too. So great. It's such an iconic turn. I don't care if it was his fourth one in, like, 2 years. Why they gotta make his voice so scary? Adios, Naito. Bro, that's the... What? He threw the belt like that? Yes, David Finlay, Gabe Kidd in the same match. Yeah. Imagine Callum Newman becoming a 2-time champion in like a month. Naito belt throwing arrow is demonic. I was so aghast because like, that belt broke so damn much. No, that's so. Is it wrong for me to think of that as disrespectful? I've always seen that as disrespectful. Like, to me, championships feel like holy grails. They feel like sacred items. You know? So it's like you don't throw them, you don't drop them unless of course circumstances force you to. You know, i.e. somebody attacks you or you have to start fighting someone out of nowhere kind of thing. But then again, also Naito would seem like the type of babyface to do shit like that. Yeah, hit that ring, dog. Bro, sprinting so fast. I finally updated my thing, by the way, y'all. Check it. Oh no, it's out of place. Hold up. The way that I'm bragging about my nameplate and fully bringing attention to how things don't look right. There we go. Indeed, with 3 wins going to Murashima out of the 5, they've gone to a time limit draw twice, and I do believe that because it's a main card, they got a longer time limit this time. Let's see. No, never mind. Still a 10-minute time limit. Ooh, that's a future meaty boy. Oh, no, I'm so serious. Okay, appreciate you. Rough. Got that sorted out. They shooting. Yeah, no, Murashima, you can just tell, he's going to be a heavyweight of the future. You see, personally, I've really become a fan of Murashima in my time of watching New Japan, but I'm kind of rooting for Daiki here because I want to see him, excel. I want to see him grow. I've seen him get a couple of wins in like 10-man tags, but this whole thing is he is yet to get a win of his own volition, in singles action. Hey there, Cam. Welcome in. Just in time for Lung Lion. I was gonna Young Lion combat is what I was going for. Had coffee, gonna be doing an all-nighter. This is the way, my friend. This is the way. Personally, because I took more of a nap than got a night of sleep, to me, I'm not. It's not the next day yet, so I'm still rolling energy drink style. For the love of the game. Yes, that's exactly it, dude. For the love of the game. I know you're early, so probably seen someone go from Black Shores to Rue. Correct. Yes, that's correct. I'm awaiting the day that Murashima gets some gear. Yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to. There's, I believe, 2 more young lions of this class that are actively booked on cards, but one of them was injured, and the other one I think just wasn't getting booked. I'm not familiar with their names as a result. That'd be dope. I'd love to see Murashima work in the collective in 2027 or some shit like that. Damn. I gotta say, Daiki sells almost too well. Bro convinces me he's legit getting rocked in there. Bet. Across. Great way to navigate the topic, Walker. Ghost stuff. I'm here for that. One or both. You can just see it already in Murashima. He's such a powerhouse. Nagai is just like constantly finding himself in a position of having to fight from underneath. Quite literally. I feel like a lot of times I see Murashima grinding him down with submissions. Feels like a perfect excursion. See, Rev Pro is definitely not. It's definitely a promotion I need to invest a little more effort in. Not necessarily saying keep up with it full time, but like I hear so much about Rev Pro, and I don't think I've ever seen a full show. He's in. Yeah, it's a busy week. We got Wrestling No Kuni on Tuesday, another Road to Wrestling Dontaku on Wednesday, and then Wrestling Dontaku itself on Saturday and Sunday next weekend. Mm-hmm. Nice. Hell yeah. We got the makings of a junior heavyweight on our hands for sure. And that's not just because of his size. You see, I need to learn more about them, so this is pure speculation here. But if I were to go based off of impression alone, it feels like Murashima's got a little bit more experience pro wrestling wise, period. But I could be wrong. Maybe it's just because I get to see more offense from him. Oh, he's got to close his. He's got to close the gap though. He's got like 2 minutes. No, I hear you. I know I hear you because I'm a Murashima fan myself. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, love me an underdog story, and at this point, that's what Daiki's got. Oh, he's got that deep cinch. I love how he's putting so much lore behind not only the Boston Crab, but specifically these two using it on one another. Oh, I have no doubt it won't happen at some point for some of them, at least. Scam. But that's the beauty of it. It all depends on the landscape and timing, I imagine, as well as where there's room. That's just good. Agreed. These two are already so crisp with what they do. Oh, scooped up. Oh no. Oh my gosh. The way he almost wants to land like he's hitting a spear when he throws that running power slam around. Oh, if he gets him over, this could be it. And he steps over. Oh, almost slipped, and it would have been a horrible botch. Roy trying to get to the ropes at the very least. Oh. Oh, he submitted, and that's that. Once again, Murashima claims victory. Nice. Still. 5-0, on the website it said 3-0. That should be 4-0, right? With the 2 time limit draws? I don't know. The record between these two are confusing depending on what timeline we're in. At one point, I could have swore they told us they competed against each other like 22 times, going to time limit draw. Yes. Murashima ended up scooping up Daiki and hit that big old nasty power slam. And then after that, locked him in the Boston Crab. Daiki almost made it to the ropes, but Murashima dragged him away and got the win. So apparently, Walker Stewart is 23, which blows my mind because he, like, not like he looks like an old man or anything, but he looks so much older than that. And he carries himself with such poise. That's mind blowing. His birthday recently passed, so happy belated birthday to him as well. But, like, damn, that's huge. Good on him. Because you can tell he has such a passion for this, for what he does. Takes such pride in it. And not just in his job here with New Japan, but in Pure Wrestling as a whole. He could dethrone Angel, I believe it. Should win Commentator of the Year for 2025. Yo, that's epic. I mean, I can't disagree with his quality. You know, I've, of course, only heard him through New Japan. But when he's not on the call, I miss him. Wow. Night. Naito not. I just called him Naito. Oh my gosh. Tanahashi not coming out to his own music. Now I want to see Tanahashi doing the Naito thing. He loves that shirt. Kind of, yeah, Mercy. I've tried treating at least in terms of the prediction series, we treated it like a PLE, you know. So Walker Stewart could have a 25-year commentary. Age at naturally. Yes, agree, Jordan. When you realize that, it's like, wow, and he has so many years ahead of him. He could achieve so much in this industry. He could achieve so much beyond it, honestly. There's his music. They waited to the. Because it. Because especially when you look at the venue, right? It looks like it's a larger venue. Well, I guess actually no. With this lighting, it helps size it a bit. And look at Oiwa leading the charge. And also wearing a leather jacket with his logo on it more so than like TMDK merch wear. Yeah, it's looking like everybody else. Wait, never mind. Well, actually, I don't know. Is that the TMDK merch? I couldn't tell. Bro tried to kick his mask out and it got stuck to the mat. Is Oiwa acting now? Let's check the website really quickly and see if they alluded to this in some capacity. Oh, yeah. This TMDK is loaded. Okay, so Tanahashi and ZSJ are going to be having a match, I think, at Dantaku. Yes, because we also got Izunokune, which is going to have the junior tag title match. Okay, so that's what this is mainly indication of. Or, so it doesn't bring any attention to Oiwa, but I feel like there's something subtle here that I want to keep an eye on. Yeah, no, definitely. Look at everybody's gear. He's the only one not wearing TMDK colors. What's going on here, Drew? Everyone kind of just deciding. I'm going to call for the bell in just a moment for sync. Bell. Match card. Forgot that match card was going to be a thing. Robbie, oi, Robbie, oi, Robbie, oi, boom. Nope, caught the super kick. Also, there's for the sync. Yeah, Mercy was in it. Nice. Running leapfrog. Let's go. Cool. Just kicked my desk. My bad. I shook. Set him off the ropes. Alarm drag. Nice. Fujita was a little late to the party there. Felt Jordan because like Japan, New Japan would be so easy to keep up with, and I just didn't have work. Like my gosh, stupid bills. Can't capitalize understand. I want to watch Graps. Like no, for real. Like they should have seen the collective and immediately understood, but no. Wow. All right. Using the extra leverage to pin down the legs for that. That's an excellent double team submission. No, I hear you, fam. I'm sitting here being like, can I make them all live? Because I see that. Thankfully, I think 6 of them are happening on weekends, on Saturday, Sundays. I don't think any of them are happening on a Friday, which is rough. I've thought about maybe requesting a couple of days off. I'm like, I don't know, but that's got to be very strategically placed. The hard ones for me is when they do shows on Wednesday. Because then it's like, I'm waking up super early to watch New Japan, and then I got to go straight to work. and then I come home right to like Dynamite, so it's a stretch. Oh, those chops. Not only were they loud, but they were heavy chops. I love New Japan, dude. They same. You know, New Japan. Well, first off, AEW brought me a whole new appreciation for trios matches because 6-man tags were kind of like the bane of my existence as a pro wrestling fan for like my first 10 years as a fan. But New Japan has brought me around. Not just even was brought me around even more on trios, but more so than that, 8-man and 10-man tag matches because they've demonstrated how good of a storytelling device they can be. Right into the cravat. What a master. Oh, beautiful counter to the Rana, right into the leg. I don't think I've seen that before. Leg lock. Right into the ankle lock. Good drop kick. A couple more seconds in that ankle lock, he wouldn't have been able to make it happen. Tanahashi, my goodness. Damn. Maybe don't land on your knees like that. Nice dragon screw. And another one. Yeah. Never mind, I was wrong about the TMD gay. The gay. I mean, they do be pretty gay sometimes. No, but the TMDK gear. And I say that with love. I'd hate for somebody to come in and like, wow, how homophobic of you not realizing LGBTQ community. Get ZSJ with Tanahashi. Oh, oh. I feel like that move should be treated like it's so much more deadly than it is. Well, than it appears to be. Yeah. Let's go. Meat. Meat. Nice chop. Oh! The flying crossbody. Okay. Oh. You did it before, but not tonight. Made it happening. Made it happening. Made it happen on the 19th. Nice. Oh. Dude is incredibly strong. No save though from you. Yes. Oh, just saved himself. I saw him when he started trembling. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Clash of the Beasts in the center of the ring. Yeah, the setup here is great. Bro caught the second crossbody. No way. Too good. GG's. I'm trying to remember who it was that was never Openweight 6-man tag champs with Boltin, Oleg, and Tanahashi before they lost it to House of Torture. Was it Master Wato? Yo, Tanahashi and CS Shigen. Just shoving my Toriano. Oh, okay. I was wondering because I'm like in my mind I'm like who could it be? Obviously member of Hontai, but Hontai is also like half the roster. Okay, maybe closer to a third, but still. Imagine if we get a faction like that in AEW one day. Faction of just like 42 people. See. Um. Okay, Walker. Yeah, good mercy. I don't get this. Here I will also. Oh, the out of culture is weird. I feel so. I feel like that might be seen. That might be seen as disrespectful on my part. But yeah. Tanahashi setting up for a basketball career after wrestling. Kuroka no Tanahashi. Now with those knees, he seems to forget about them himself, though. So how many times in that match he dropped down him? Okay. Why am I digging this? And then the way that Yoshinobu's in front of him. Oh, that threw me off for a second. It looked like they were trying to walk out like together, but Yoshinobu was just kind of like demanding to lead the charge. I did dig that theme music though. Though I dig this music a little bit more. It's for real. These my dogs for real. There he is, your DEFY World Champion. Clark got took right out. Oh, Taiji's getting jumped. Just a blatant choke. Okay. I mean, I guess we are at this point, right? Bro almost looked like he was limp for a second. That was okay. This choking might be a little much. I suppose a blatant choke, period, is a little much, but I digress. Ooh, that hurt. The beautiful blues. Damn, somebody's purse got left behind. Send them back into the room. Oh, I honestly didn't catch the buckles coming off. The padding coming off the buckles, I should say. I gotta say, we always talk about the quality of AEW's merch, but I feel like New Japan, they seem to have their logos on point, you know? Have to sit through houses in Wembley is. Maybe not in Wembley, but certainly the O2. Oh my god, it probably really is. Imagine House of Torture versus Death Riders. Oh, okay, you did me. All right. I was like, I imagine most people would hope by the time that AEW returns to Wembley, the House of Torture wouldn't be a thing anymore. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to rotate out with a Rana. Yo, the front roll into the zigzag. Nice. Just the release Northern Light suplex. Clark Connor's been on fire lately. Great base, great core strength. Not you can't move him for shit. And real, when we saw Clark Connor and Drilla Maloney moving into kind of their own things, separate of tagging with one another, I feel like a lot of the attention was on Drilla, but Clark is really holding his own. I mean, hey, he's a world champion right now. Scoop. Nice snap to that DDT. Big ol' snap power slam. Off screen here, somebody just getting slammed into the guardrail. Oh, the whiskey. Damn it. Went for it again. Oh. Nah. Oh my god. Oh. And Clark Connor's the world champion. 2 minutes later, Clark Connors get pins. By Kanemaru of like he feels like number 5 in the House of Torture. Wait, so it's not going to be like War Game style where it's going to be interval entrances and intervals? It's just going to be all of them in the ring at once? Is that how that'll work? It's the lifestyle they live. Yuri en route. I love how they show Callum Newman looking all badass in the suit, and then it just cuts to Jacob Austin Yogi, this track check, and we're like, oh my gosh, look at this crowd, guys. I put fun, but JY is great. Wish he'd stop taking the pins all the time. Guess that is a pretty skinny ramp. I was talking about how Kanemaru was kind of like cutting off, show down the ramp, but kind of have to. So that confused me. The ring announcer announced him as Francesco Akita, but shouldn't have he announced him? Shouldn't he have announced him as Akita Francesco? Technically speaking, or in Japanese, is he being billed with his name in reverse? I really do like this stage. So it's a wrestler thing separate of the because I know in Japanese culture specifically, like how you would announce somebody, like when you address somebody, you say their surname first and then their given name. That's why I was confused because it seems like his first name is Francesco, last name Akita. So in Japanese, he would be announced as Akita Francesco because I've heard it with other wrestlers here on the show. So that's where it throws me through a loop. But if it's a wrestler thing separate of like Japanese culture, then maybe it's a. His family's name is more. I'm not sure. I'll get a handle on it. Oh, they only announce Japanese wrestlers that way. Okay, that would explain why the same issue happens with Boltin and Oleg. Okay. If that tracks. Taguchi, are you okay, bro? Oh, that's where Otto was like, y'all are so unserious. Lena, welcome back. That's great. The headbanger. For a second, I was confused. I'm like, did you just give away the finish to that match? Esteemed later TJ. Oof. Yep. And we start off. There's the bell. Oh, just a little shoulder check. Rose, like, do something. Oh, nice monkey flip. He got some distance with that. I've been like 10 feet. I love the very true but memeish graphic I saw on Blue Sky last week. Is like the domino effect through pro wrestling that led to Cody finishing his story is crazy. And somebody posted a picture of the tiny little domino saying Prince Devitt turning on Taguchi, and then just like this big old domino at the ends of Cody Rhodes finishing his story at WrestleMania 40. No, you can you know, send out the rope. Oh, his whole ass is out. Takeshi full on said there's a full moon out. The fact that he's got, I don't know if it's funny that he's just got pink trunks on underneath to kind of contrast the green, or the fact that he went to cover up his chest after getting pantsed. So no, I'm gonna put your ass back in your pants. The way the camera positioned itself so the rope was censoring him, excellent. That was an excellent match against Despy. Nice. Just fully missed the hip attack. Taking a page out of Taguchi's book. Ooh. Excellent. Oh, he missed that last kick. Well, I guess it sounded like it hit. Oof. That's right. Did you know Earthquake was the first wrestler to compete at the Garden Dome Arena, Mexico, and Wembley? Really? That's epic, short. We waited exactly 30 years for a second one and got a third one on the same show. Hell yeah. And I think that's largely in part due to the fact that Wembley Stadium hadn't hosted wrestling in so long, right? Because I imagine that Earthquake appearance was SummerSlam 92. But still, such a neat statistic to have. Whoa. That looked like it was a 3 for a second. Oh yeah, I believe Wembley is the only one she's got to check off as well, right? This firefight. Wait, really? Damn. Oof. Oh my god, duh, yeah, Brit. Wow. I was thinking she had already worked Arena Mexico. Caught! What are we gonna get from JY? Caught with a super kick. Oop, had to muscle him up. Damn. Crash landing. GG's. Why does the Wrestling Redzone logo just vaguely remind me of AutoZone? I don't know if it's the name or the logo. Maybe a combination of the both, but I couldn't help but think that. Bro, he's getting it up at his face. It's all about the graps. Hell yeah. Oh. Despy didn't go with the music. That's what we're doing. Alrighty, I'll be right back before the next matchup. And no, don't worry about it, dude. I think it's interesting, right? Because when like some of those names are like, huh, squeezed in there, but I love that so many of those names happened because of All In. I do use jacket. It's very like stuntman esque. I don't know how else to put it. Like Daredevil, like Elvis, which are two very different things. Elvis being a musician. Okay, Clark. Clark hasn't been on the booth but 2 minutes. I like Suji's theme. Yeah, so there it is. It's like you notice the smile. They look none too pleased. By the way, y'all, please do leave a thumbs up. Make sure the bell's on. All that stuff. Despite the fact that they're not scheduled yet, we are going to be going live for New Japan for all their upcoming shows this week. We got Nizunukuni on Tuesday, Road to Wrestling Dantaku on Wednesday, and then both nights of Wrestling Dantaku next weekend. I do believe we also got some GCW in between there. Was that a haiku? I really do love that title. Part of me wishes it was just a little bit bigger. But that title is so gorgeous. All right. Yes, let's. I love the round of applause every single time. All right. Not a unified front though. Is I mean, granted they dapped up. That's not what I'm implying, but more so, Bell, match card, but they're not a team. Yes, just four guys have kind of aligned with Hontai. They aren't officially part of Hontai, however, and more so hasn't been the case for a while now. And Shota has been on the fritz with them. I don't know about that much. Seems like it's all in fighting spirit and nothing personal when it came to him and Tanahashi. But yeah, I'm anticipating an LIJ win here. There's the hoop toss. Ooh. Slip off. Appreciate Clark. I see fellow four guy Taka out there. Nice chop. Ooh. New version of that. Unlocked. Love that. Specifically the catch you with my foot and stop you by lifting up my foot so you catch it and then use my other leg to drag you down. Yeah, Shingo and Shota got a match coming up at Wrestling Dantaku, I believe. I'm trying to remember why that match was scheduled. There really is an art to the chin lock. Not so much the selling of it necessarily. I mean, yes, that too. But just like actually locking it in without choking your opponent. Honestly, I'd like that detail to be paid attention to more. Imagine someone feigning that they're being choked in just a regular chin lock, so the referee calls her in to loosen it up, which then in turn allows them to reverse the move or do something out of it. Body scissors are also underrated. There he goes. Provided the snapmare. Okay. Imagine Shota Umino becoming the 5th guy again. Set off the rope. Try taking him out. Still standing is Takagi, despite the drop kick to the knee. Yo, he Shota picked up speed there. Turning him over. STF. Nice. Face lock. Oh, there he goes. And then immediately into the fisherman suplex. Great. Oh, great escape there from Takagi. Not so much kicking out, but making Shota have to give up the pin. Getting a preview of next weekend here. Extensive preview. Fighting back. Oh! Oof. About as safe as he could have gone out there. But it's not like he's voided damage. Takagi's right after him. Oh, I thought he was going to flip over. And you could tell Takagi wanted him to. Taking his ass out there. Oh. Thank goodness it wasn't Hartley. We wouldn't be able to finish the show. I'm sorry. I'll never forget that. They not so much. Well, mainly Hartley making the joke. I'm not sure if it was a joke. I can only assume it is because like the post should be able to withstand that damage, but maybe it was old. Nice. Yeah, looking like we're gonna get some double team action from LIJ. Oh, that went down almost quicker than they went up, which is normally how that works. But saying something with how quickly they got him up. Nice bait there. More. Yo, Dragon Suplex. No. There it is. And Shota is nice. Shota is like, we'll talk about this later. Bro, is so. But still, that made. I appreciated that. Didn't see her and didn't sit there and act like the match was over for the sake of bitching at his partner. Ooh. Clash of the Bombers. Oh, nice. Back elbow with a jab. Zaguri. Off the ropes, the sliding D. Nice. Sliding bomb or whatever. Wait, no, the sliding D was specifically in the corner. Okay, never mind. Damn. Taki was looking around for his partner, like, please don't make me wait this energy. Wants to do him in with that lariat and gets mad on the ropes. Oh! Wow. Yo! Yeah, let's go. Those facial expressions are so intense. Oh. Oh, that Hogan 3. Damn, he just barely. Oh. Oh. Excellent. That match really turned up in the second half. I thought he kicked out too. Oh, he said, no, I'm not done fighting you. Literally, just got a flash pin over him. He said, no, we're fighting more. You know what? Something tells me this match was meant to go on more. I could be wrong. Mans could just be in the process of being ungovernable. Ungovernable. Oh my gosh. Pardon me. I'm gonna call Boss Dog. Yo, you see Sakaki popping off? Should have been an extended invite. Meanwhile, they're just in there politely discussing the title match in which they were going to have. Just like, you, sir, are an excellent competitor. Rather enjoyed our combat this evening. Greatly look forward to which we get to share the ring. Much more intimately when we have a one-on-one competition for this here championship. Do believe you could be a great champion one day, but not like me. I just want to imagine it's like the most cordial dialogue. Just like the most non-pro wrestling promo you could imagine. I'm so caught in between wanting to see Yota Tsuji as global heavyweight champion for like a year. World Pro Wrestling. I'm wondering what they said. Getting a look up. But yeah, part of me wants to see him hold the championship for like a year, and part of me wants to see him drop the title to just see who's next with. Thing is, I want him to hold it longer because I want there to be more to define the reign by. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Also, Clark Connor's gonna be out there, which will be helpful for them because you can get the impression things aren't gonna be very clean. They're not all walking out with cigars, are they? He's got an actual cigar. Oh my. Oh, that's the broken guitar. Okay, I'm like, why can't I see through it? Why does bro look so just disrespected production like that? You've also worked that same DEFY show that we saw Clark Connors defend his title on. Dogs for real. These my dogs for real. These my dogs for real. Up at each other. Immediately going at it. I love it too because, like, while it's faction beef, they also have their specific, excuse me, specific individual rivals. Drilla was turned on by Sonata. You have Evil and David feuding as leaders, and then you have Gabe going after Ren, dating back to the New Japan Cup. That one fan really wanted in on the action. Seems like a many ass whoopings if you ask me. And there's the match bell. Match bell. Well, that's an old Sonata graphic, it looks like, but maybe it was just the angle. Just looked like Sonata from like 4 Guys days. Or 5 Guys days. All of the shoulder barges. Drew didn't even start getting a count yet. I feel like he should have really milked that. Ooh. Oh, blatantly to the eye, right in front of the ref. Nice catch. Nice catch. Oh, yeah, that's exactly it. Like they're talking about, like, oh man, that one faction that was in it didn't recover. The other faction that was in it is gonna be in this one. Like, we're really making it sound like they're that much more suited for it than UE was. Then, and I guess maybe they were, but still. Aw, poor guy. I hope he's okay. Hope he was just selling. Oh my god, it's not through drilling down on top of him. Oh, yeah, literally with a shirt. Oh, that wishbone was rough. I mean, no, yo. Oh, look at him going for the low blow, the not so sneaky low blow. Big old spine buster for it. G Unit. G Unit. You see, if he didn't already have the grime theme, then it'd be a good fit for him. Oh, Nice. Psyched him out. Perfect setup for the suplex. Great cover as well. Pinned him down by the elbow while his hand was kind of behind his back. That made for a difficult kick out. I love how earlier when the barks were called for, everyone was just clapping. But when Gabe calls for the barks, people start barking. It's so funny, right? Because the Bullet Club War Dogs sound so cool. But when Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler tried to become a faction in 2018 called the War Dogs, it was absolutely atrocious. How does that work? Because, like, it's not even just, like, the people in the faction. It's just, it sounded like a stupid name in 2018. But when these guys do it, it sounds badass. You want to tag out here? I'm going to toss you to the outside of the ring on the other side of it. We're not a bunch of bad guys. We're just a bunch of bad guys. You know? And there we have it. Here comes David Finlay. Whoo! Vaulting suplex. David Finlay really does look like a heavyweight Adam Cole, and it blows my mind. Oh! Yo, that reference look. Oh, caught it. Caught. Oh, damn. And then into the choke kick. No, Walker's still out here choked by dick tonight. Is David Wild light. Oh, clobbered him with that shillelagh. Oh. I was not ready to see Evil pin David Finn. That's big. And then sure enough, beating him up afterwards. Oh. Get in there, Clark. Okay, that explains it. I appreciate them specifying at least, so I don't have to sit here and continuously wonder. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, he should have jumped in a little sooner if he was going to. Better late than never. Do what you got to do for the homies, but damn. Oh, they saw him coming. That the guitar is like busted to high hell. Seven members of House of Torture is too much. Patting himself on the back with a shillelagh. This guy. I think David needs to call in a new war dog. Needs to call inside the family, you know? Bring in a true legend to help out. About time Hornswoggle made his New Japan debut. Yeah, that young lion right there in the red shirt, I do not know the name of. Yo, as the theme gets really into the late game, it goes pretty hard. Stop, 44 caliber. Let's get. Suicidal tendencies. Okay, that's why his jacket's red. I was like, I'm trying to read what it says. Yep. Okay, they threw me off for a second. I'm like, this is his last match? Why was this not advertised more? No, it's just his last match in Hiroshima. Thinking is that gonna see Ishii and Naito on opposite sides of the ring again. Been talking months about this. Stone Pitbull. Really? Okay, this is lore I'm not familiar with. He's only the 8th strong openweight champion? Now we're gonna do the whole suit thing. No, I just looked more into the detail of Hiromu's gear. I dig that. A level of different animals, and then the whatever that thing is on the other side, next to the shrooms. All right, getting set for the bell. Naito really taking his time. Wait, what? Wait, is it actually his final time? And there's a bell? Match card. What? Mm-hmm. Clean break? Okay, clean break. Sorry, I'm letting Walker's commentary breathe a little more than I do than I do most commentary, just because it's keeping me more informed. He ran on over. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get some licks off on this dude. Tyndale. And then, nope, broke through it. Oh, just threw Naito into him. Rick and Naito. One down with the shoulder barge. Taiji came in the perfect moment there. Apparently, it's their first time teaming as well. Like, good stuff. Look at him. Yeah, Ishii with the you're in my world now. Fight your way out of it. Oh, spit him. Bro, Naito's got to stop with this fucking spitting, dog. That's so disrespectful. And we're in a pandemic. Nice. Arm track leg lariat. The way he got into position for that so quickly was good skill. Nope. Right to the knee. Those uncovered knees, mind you. There are a few better who can. That's such a. That's funny. Oh, he said, "No, I'm not gonna bother with even letting you think that the cover works." Oh, oh, all these shops. Oh no, I'm so seated. Hiro said, "Oh, I'm here now." Do something. No, don't let it. Don't let it be, bro. Oh no. Caught. Nice. Yo, fighting through the pain. Let's go. Ducked. Caught him that time. Oof. Crowd rallying him up. Oh, that kick was rough. All the way around the ring. What's he calling for here? Oh? Duck the back fist. Nice with the Falcon Arrow. Nice. Yeesh. He's liking those back fists to the neck. That's so. It's more like a spinning back chop. Yeah, he's thinking about. I was for some reason I was thinking he was gonna try and get some leverage for a Destino. 'Twas wrong. Ooh. There it is, Destino. No, he still got it. I thought Hiromu was gonna save it. Well, not save it, but cut him off. But I guess Ishii still got the save in time. Nice DVD. Let's get him up. Have him at the roast with Tendeo. Thinking once more. Oh, countered. Stino. The assisted. Wow. He kicked out? Okay. Daichi, oh, dropped him on his head. What a Saito. Bro's looking around like, Okay, I am in a wrestling match. Oof. Nice. Oh, turn it around. Did he? That was rough landing for him. Oh man, Ishii, you all right, dude? Nope. Nice. Brainbuster. Yes. Oh, Flosion like counter. Sliding lariat. High ass kick. Is Taichi gonna get his first win? Saved from Hiromu. Taichi is yet to get a win in 2025 outside of the countout victory in the New Japan Cup over Gabe Kidd, which he was so upset about. Another, and this time bridging, 2, 3. No! No! Oh man, sold me a ticket. Wow. Oops, slipped right off. Oh, what a chop. That was a sound breaker. Oh no, he still made it happen. 2. Yeah, he still made the roll up happen. Nice thrust kick. Yeah, too little too late, man. He needs to get back on the pressure. Nice. Yo. Assisted brainbuster. This brainbuster was nasty. Daichi. Daichi with the air raid crash. He did it. Taichi finally claiming a victory. And who would have thought it'd be alongside Ishii of all people? So ashamed. End of an era, truly. It's kind of nuts that Taichi got that final win over him. That's awesome. And he wanted so badly for this to be a win for Naito. Mhm. Oh, damn, seeing the emotion on his face just now. He was like, I got my win, I'll take my leave now. Rallying him to his feet. Bro is reeling. There it is. Man. The way he's not even doing a big speech or nothing, he's just letting it breathe. Just letting it be. Yeah. I shall be right back before the main, y'all. And back. Oh, are they coming out to the tag entrance? Or is it just. They are. Look at that. That's more unity than I was expecting out of them. As we head into the main event, y'all do please make sure you got a thumbs up on the stream. Helps us a lot. These early morning streams are really harsh on the algorithm, being a US based channel. So if you could help us out with that, maybe a bell. If you're watching on VOD, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of the show. And if you are here live or intend to be, do make sure you got that bell on, because we got New Japan coming at you four more times in the next 7 days. And that's only setting the stage for what is going to be a very busy May with the Best of Super Juniors. Such an extended intro. I mean, that's kind of the running theme for New Japan themes, but yeah. No Great Okan and all the get ups. They didn't do his little hand stuff. What is this little hand thing? Yep. It's kind of crazy because bro is on this 2K My Rise trajectory where he's like, well, I became the youngest ever tag team champions, but then my partner left the company, so it had to be vacated. But I needed to rightfully claim my championship back, and who else was standing in my way but the world heavyweight champion himself? So I decided. It's just, it's a whole, it really is like a whole story arc. Sword's a nice little touch. Bro, you really dragged that out. Newman just kept going. Great O'Connell gets you when Great O'Connell gets to you. Ref said, I'm not going to wait any longer. This, bro, that's the card. Getting a taste of next weekend's world title match. Oh my god. Okay, he just lit this up really fast. I'm like, okay, we're really basic and scientific. Bro's just decided to light him up with short chops and then hit the ropes like he's Braun Breaker. God damn. Guys. Yeah, these lads are in sync. What's the team's name again? Bishamon. Oh? Fireman's carry, maintaining wrist control. The monkey flip. And this extra high angle arm triangle. He needs to get that arm passed, though, if he wants to do anything with it. Crowd trying to rally Goto. Nice. Hey, is he about to hit it? Oh. Everybody loves a good sit. Oh. Hot tag Yoshihashi? Yo, refusing to go down despite the drop kick to the knee. Get the neck breaker with him, however. Getting him with the neck breaker, however, oof. Can you tell I'm sleep deprived? Really? How many times have they held the titles? Was it just the one run or what? Nice. Nice. Nice with the flatliner. Spiked him with the DDT. And here's the double tag. And here we are. A World Heavyweight title match. Preview before our very eyes. There it is, that sling blade face buster. Kip up, nice. Caliber 8, that shit is just running through it. Ooh, Shikidoshi. Stiff ass kick to the chest. Ooh. NJPW, nope. Oh man, imagine if Goto pinned Callum. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, he's got to figure out where he's at. He was about to reach out to the wrong corner. Yep, taken. Yoshihashi cutting off Great Khan. That was a loud impact on the mat. Ooh. Could you imagine Callum getting pinned by Yoshihashi in the build-up to his world title match, no less? Big old lariat. Oh my gosh, lighting them both up. Oh, the scrap. Oh, that's rough. That was a hard landing. Making sure to check one of it. He was going for Yoshihashi, missed, and as a result got caught. Oh, there's Great Khan for the save. Nice. Didn't get all of that cutter, but still. The way he's doing over to damn near two unconscious dudes, it was just like, oh my god, y'all are not supposed to be in here. Get out. Caught him with a super kick. Oh. My god. Nice. Boomed him with that lariat. Oh. Feel like it was supposed to be a crucifix driver, but they didn't get all the rotation for it. Got him with that Oz cutter. Almost overshot the jump. Oh. Brainbuster. There it is. In 1 month, 2-time, and new. And Pro's grabbing the world title belt. Ooh, cocky is as cocky does. I said, Okan, get your butt in here. We got to celebrate. Great Okan's a double champion. Callum is getting a little ahead of himself. The way, oh my gosh, that half-assed yawn. The way he is just Gabe kidding in his face. I remember when Gabe Kidd did that with the global heavyweight title. See how that turned out for him? Stare down is real. Oh, oh, I wanted to clack titles. There they go. They clack titles. Yano taking this one on the chin. Moving forward. Okay. Because they did just beat the former tag team champions, didn't they? Yeah. Did they talk themselves into getting... Yo, we teamed together once and won. We should challenge for the titles. Ryohei looking like a G. Ryohei looks so badass with his two belts, just like, this business does not concern me, but it intrigues me. He's got such a good speaking voice. You got a lot of double champion potential going on in New Japan right now. What, Indy? Affirmative applause. World heavyweight champion. Careful now, they decided to create the delineation. United Empire coming for all the gold. One of them is literally the Openweight champ. Ow. Still, yes. This has been a great show. Okay, hitting the point. The Triple H point. Khan with the way he's walking out with those belts, that's epic. But yes, y'all, that has been Wrestling Red Zone. Thank you to everybody who's come by, who hung out, who stopped by for even a little bit. Thank you to all those who watch on playback. Y'all help keep this alive and thriving. Please do drop a thumbs up. Please do make sure that bell's always on for notifications. There is a Road to Wrestling Dantaku show on tomorrow morning. We will not be doing a live watch along for it because, well, it's going to be conflicting with prior obligations for myself. But we will be doing a delayed, spoiler-free watch party on the server over on Discord later on that evening. So if you're looking for that New Japan fix, then check that out. Otherwise, just keep an eye on this space because every other New Japan show this week will be here on the channel. But later on today, I guess, technically tomorrow, depending on where you're at in the world, we are going live for Collision Playoff Palooza whenever it goes live. So do look forward to that. But I must get some rest, so I shall bid you adieu, y'all. Take care and happy wrestling.